Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Oh. I just had some chip sandwiches. Maybe too much starch. I had no cakes today, that was good. Cakes, no chocolate. no one comes on soon, I'm gonna probably go home. A 3012. 3,600 divided by 300. Hello, Alex. Day off school today. It's dark now. No problem, what do you mean? Well, sometimes on a Friday night and Saturday night there's a few people. Maybe I shouldn't have had this wine. I'm tired. Maybe I drank too much last night. Is that in there? No, it's not there. There's a lottery in Japan that's based on the football scores. And first time today I won. That was the first time. 1,000, about $13. So I was happy. But the big why I bought this one is because the big jackpot is about $9 million. So keep going on. The big jackpots here. Oh, this is a remake of Ed Sheeran's song. It's not very good. Did you have breakfast yet? No, throw those away, please. Thank you. こんにちは、Tom. I was just saying to Alex, someone's done a remake of Ed Sheeran's song 18. It's not very good. I think the only people, you've got to be arrogant to take drugs like cocaine and heroin. Or really fucking naive. As an Australian comedian once put it, heroin must be a really good drug if you're willing to lose your friends, your family, your job, and even knowing that this is going to happen. Someone was telling a story about Amy Whitehouse, the singer. And when she won some Emmys, I think maybe 2 Emmys or 3 Emmys, and she was saying to a friend, "It feels like nothing if I don't have heroin. This means nothing." So she would rather be doing heroin than receiving the awards for her music. An Emmy, what's an EMI? Emergency infarction. Myocardial infarction. Or a heart attack. Is that what you're trying to say? Or is it MFI? All right, Alex, thanks for popping in. Take care, pal. I was going to go into town, but then I was just getting really tired, so decided not to. Cheers, Alex. Take care, pal. £250. Is that to the hospital? Or they just brought them to the hospital before they take them away? You work at a hospital, don't you? Eh? I thought you told me you worked at a hospital or something. In Finland. Misunderstanding then. When I worked for Telecom, I also used to have a beer round. So on Friday nights, okay. On Friday nights I used to go around, and I used to, instead of using the car, I started delivering beer in my Telecom van, and one day, this was in the daytime, I picked up a lot of bottles of soft drinks, and somebody was behind me, like a telephone or like a senior management, something. She was just having a party tomorrow. I used to do all sorts when I was working from Telecom. I should have done that, but it's a lot of fun working at the hospital. You know, like a porter. So where's Peter? I'm not explaining that EMI. Yeah, what is it? Is it medical or infarction? When I won 450 quid on the Emmy. Okay. Oh, wakata. I had an epiphany and a Tiffany. I won about 400 quid, 450 quid on the in the casino, and the number I put it on's 19, and that is my son's birthday. And the next day I went and bought 50 cases of Alston. It was a Swedish beer, because it was very cheap, and I think it was like £8 a case, and I sold it for, so like I said, I bought 50 cases and I sold it for £12 a case. Resu, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Emily, probably best place in Japan, best place in Japan to get an Emmy. A Are the weddings coming in, Peter? I don't think I've got a chance of getting back into the wedding industry. Oh, nice. What are you getting between 10 and 15? That's a nice one, it's 20,000. Have you got any? I used to get 15 for one job, and then I'd get 3,500 for the highway fares, the highway fees, and then I used to drive. It used to take 90 minutes to drive, but then I could make like 3,500. So. Maybe we just have one bottle of beer when I get home and that's it. Watch Graham Norton. Do you think there's too many shows and films on Netflix? I found out today that Dave Chappelle, the show where he upset everyone, is called Closer. Did you enjoy it? I would just watch the first show and the last show. No, maybe the first and second show and then the last. So it's a bit over it. No, I just couldn't stand the dialogue. It was fucking stupid. It was very poor. And I hope, surely he can't have been that poor in Korean. Do you think other countries will do the same? Do you think the other countries will make the same show? In China, they're already doing it, aren't they? Tom, how far do you live away from the corner shop, the kiosk, or do you live on site? Apparently, it's very low in Japan now, but they're still not letting people into the country. okay, not too far. You can walk it then if you have to. Yeah, no, I know. I was watching something on. I was watching something on. I was watching something on Instagram, and it was this very attractive comedian from Texas. But even her, even the things she was saying, the fucking different subtitles. Is this Korean crap catching on? I once bought a video. I once bought a tape of a book, and then I bought a book. This is Japanese, so I could study, and it was fucking different. For example, they'd say, instead of saying sumimasen, they would say sumimasen on the tape, and then it would say suman. That is, yeah, I don't know what the reason why. Did they employ two different companies to do the spoken dialogue and then to do the fucking subtitles? Or the people doing the subtitles were just fucking lazy? Feeling a bit bloated. Just spotted another guy without a mask on. I think it's foreign. I don't know if you, Peter, if you know, there was a few people have been like looking at me, pointing at me, and shouting at me the last few days, and I think I might have been on television or something. And I was at the laundrette, and I was doing something in the car. This guy looked at me on his bicycle and stopped his bicycle and went, "Anata." Like, it's you. Fuck knows what they've been showing people now. Oh. No, it's just like everybody, you know, so many people stopping the cars as I'm walking past. I'm sure it was like a bigger. I've seen something before. There was a program on. I think there was a program about did a program about fucking the other guy. What's his name? AEIOU 700, and I appeared in it, and they showed me on this program, and all I was saying was cunt. That's my English language contribution to Japan. Hey, do you know, Peter, do you know that game called Big? I won on it for the first time today. Like, it's, I think it's based on the football games in Japan. So So you've got to put it on before 12 o'clock on a Saturday. And I bought 10 tickets, or 10 goes, Ju Gucci, and I won 1,350 yen. So I was very surprised. Top prize is Juokuen this week. My brother's mate, who works at the hospital I was just talking about, he spent 200 quid on the lottery. This is many years ago, so that probably would have been like 200 tickets. Bad decision. Just gotta hope that your luck comes in. Or you can buy them you can buy them from overseas, or you just get someone to buy them for you. What about in Finland? Can you get the European lottery in Finland, Tom? Usually it's a lot of people from England win the European lottery, but the last one, 180 million, was won by a French guy or family. 100 foot. And I don't know about Australia, but in Japan, you don't. Taxes are already paid, so it's just that money. But in America, if you win, then you've got to pay fucking taxes. If you want all the money at once. Do you sell? There were two guys in New York, and they fucking ripped off this guy, telling him that he hadn't won, or he had only won a small amount, and they waited till nearly the last day, and they cashed in the ticket, and then but the lottery commission knew what they were doing, and I think they were jailed, and so then they paid the guy who they ripped off. I think that's happened before in a few places. Where they fucking. But I don't. It might have been Australia. It was some guy from Indonesia. He fucking nicked the ticket. Maybe spot the ball or something. Cashed it in and then fucked off back to Indonesia. Are you still catching this or what? Because there's no. Can somebody just put up a yes or a no? Or a yes? Am I still looks like I stopped broadcasting. Stop live streaming. Geese have been on for a while. Oh, everybody went. So someone dumped a bicycle at my house the other day. So which was good because it's in decent condition. I can use it, so that's good. Exercising different parts of my body now. Just gonna get a drink of water, that's nice. I don't even know if I'm broadcasting now. And if anybody's watching, can they still say, yes, I can hear you, or yes, I can see you? Or I don't care. Three people watching, no one's listening. Can you, someone quickly speak up, or I'm gonna like cut this off? Because I don't even know if I'm broad. Well, I guess if fourth person just came on then. Can you quickly speak, or I'm just gonna give Tom, what happened? Did I go away? It's a 250 beer, that's about 10 cases, yeah? I used to buy cases of beer all the time. And if I saw empty cases somewhere, I'd take the empty cases, like the plastic cases, and try to get like between 1,000 yen and 2,000 yen off a fucking case of... A case of beer would have been about 5,000, 5,500 yen. So they're like 630 milliliters. That works out the cheapest way for a beer. Someone posted on Instagram, someone that I know, and it was he posted pictures of the Toyota car museum. So I've asked my daughter if she's been, so I'm thinking of, I'm going to suggest like we go there for a day. Yeah, well, he was definitely right. A fucking case a day, fucking hell. How can you function if you're fucking drinking that much? I mean, even if you're a fucking Man Mountain and you're 150, 160 kilograms, that's still a lot of beer. Yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. Well, a guy that I know, he was doing 10 chew highs a day while he was working. And he stopped drinking and he was severely ill in hospital because he went cold turkey, nearly killed him. Was he working? Surely you can't work when you're doing that. Unless you're working online or something. Yeah, especially with the chew highs, because they've got this Apo show or this liqueur, this special fucking liquid in them, like fake alcohol. I've mainly stopped drinking those things now. Shindanaibu Cafe. Hello. Is that Naibu or Uchibu? Yeah, I'm not American. This is an American fucking thing when they say Happy Halloween, Happy Holidays, Happy Valentine's, Happy fucking bullshit. It's just a way to make money for the businesses. Halloween never existed in England 30 years ago. I was thinking of going around one day. But Halloween is a massive business. Even here now in Japan, kids are getting dressed up. If you're in the business of making any fucking part of that, you know, even the 100 yen shops, they start stocking up on stuff. Hello, Jan. You're from Belgium, yeah? Yeah, a long time. You've been here for a while. I'm doing fine, apart from being a bit tired today. I only did about 4 hours work. Maybe I drank too much last night, getting to it. Maybe I've got to start cutting down or getting more sleep. But I have cut down on the wine. Yeah, sometimes I sleep in the truck in the daytime. But what I've been doing recently, last month or so, is driving home in the daytime and sleeping in the house. Have you been watching any AEIOU 700 videos recently, Jan? You're a fan, aren't you? I'm not. I've not. I saw a mum walking with her little kids. You know, like 8 years old, something like that. It looked like they were going to a party. Yeah, you can't. You can never say bad thing about ditches. I'm in the army now. I'm in the army now. I'll never get rich, but live in a ditch. I'm in the army now. Yeah, you got to remember, he is not a normal person. You know, he's mentally fucking. Yeah, well, if he drinks and then lays in the ditch, I'm sure he'll soon get a fucking name. Yeah, well, I know that I'm a fucking Iwakura fixture without a fucking doubt. He might have started a new channel on YouTube, actually. Like I said, this last week, I was a lot of people stopping me, shouting at me, saying hello, inside, outside, and so I tried to click on the video, and I ended up finding a video of first time I'd seen it of him coming to my house. And then there was a video of me having that scrap with my mate, and there were like a lot of comments on that. So most of the comments on when I was fighting, they're mainly positive. Iwamakura. I think there's a place near Tokyo in Kanagawa. Is it Kamakura or something like that? Maybe a big statue. Just type that in, Kamakura. I'm not sure, Tom. Maybe I would guess like 40s, something like that. don't think he's in his 50s. There was one video, I thought it got like 11,000 fucking views, and it had got like fucking 11,000 comments, and I'm thinking, fuck, that's a lot of comments. Turns out it was 11,000 views. And it was this guy that got friendly with Iwama. And I was in town, and I ended up talking to this guy, introducing him to the guy with the long black hair. And this guy actually gave, when he was chatting, I said, why don't you give him some money if you like interviewing him? And so he gave him 1,000 yen. But that seemed a popular video. Like, you know, like Tom, people say like fucking drinking a case of beer, which is 8 litres. And, you know, like I'm at home, the most I've had is like 5 large bottles, which is 3 litres. And the next day I was fucking, that's all I drank, is 5 litres of fucking Kirin, for example. And the next day I didn't feel great, you know, so I don't know how fucking people can drink 8 litres, which is a case. Yeah, I think a lot of people miscount me. Someone comes to the house to give them a fucking beer, or they don't fucking finish a lot of the beers. I see what you're saying though. Who's that? Is that a minion? There's been this little Philippine boy, and he's always getting excited when he sees me, but I don't think his mum likes him talking to me. I suppose you could have a break in the day, like that your mate in the village. In my 30s, when I was in Japan, late 30s, 40s, when I would drink in town, I would have a beer, then I would also have a glass of water with me as well. But I got out of that habit. I think maybe I should get back into it. Well, I was true to my word. I have, since I said I wasn't going to have another pizza in here, I didn't. I think I've gone off pizzas a bit. Should I do for that, Tom? No. Yeah, November. I've been trying to, it's not worked out well. I always find a good excuse to drink. I think when I went into town to the hub, I think I overdid it. I only went in, man, because I thought my mate was going to go in, but he never fucking showed up. Nice one. Yes, I certainly don't feel like fucking. I could go to Halloween's just as I am. Do you mean garbage or garage? Oh, it's the phone. The phone did it. Yeah, sometimes with the phone, I think there's sometimes on Facebook people post what what things went wrong. But sometimes if that happens to me and it looks better with the miscorrection, I post that. I had a story once of this guy with the auto correction or the voice thing, and he actually gave up his shares for a bicycle, and then they got fucking exploded and they got really fucking big, so he missed out on a lot of fucking money. I was talking to someone, my mates, about the Bitcoin and things, and I said to him, the only thing this was about 2 years ago, and I said the only thing I was interested in buying a new Bitcoin was the cannabis. There was a cannabis Bitcoin, and I thought that might be interesting because of the name. A lot of fucking junkies, they're fucking dopeheads. They could buy that. That could get popular. And what's happened this week is that something connected to the Squid Game has got very popular. That's exploded. The Squid Game, that Korean show that is the most popular show on Netflix, about like that death game in Korea. It's Korean show, but then it was translated different languages, but the translation is fucking shite. So there's been two coins that have exploded, and one guy supposed to have got like $5.7 billion. Yeah, this okay, yeah. Yeah, there's just too much stuff. I was watching 12 Monkeys again. But tonight, oh, does it? 12 Monkeys. This is a film from quite a while. Joe is quite a long time ago. It's good for. I read the book and then I saw the movie. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch Graham Norton and then maybe try to see if I can watch that Dave Chappell series comedy show. I want to see how he upset people. But the thing is, a lot with these things, these fucking cancellation things, it's just one person complaining over fucking nothing. And the television shows, the fucking politicians, the newspapers, they just fucking pander to everybody. Yeah, he's a good host, yeah. Also, he's Jonathan Ross. He's not bad. Yeah, cancel culture. You know, just fucking one or two people complain, and no one knows what they're fucking complaining about. Why are they fucking pandering to a few people and pissing off fucking millions of people? They're pathetic, these cunts that are in power at television stations, newspapers and governments and politics. They're fucking pathetic. That's it. What it should say, look, okay, you fucking don't like how they make this show or whatever, go out and make your own fucking series. You know, like some of these trans have been killed, you know, these men that are turning into women. But if they go out searching for men, misleading men into thinking that they're real women, when the men find out, there's an automatic reaction of being fucking duped, and they fucking kill them. Don't fucking try to dupe people. You try to fucking trick them, and then they find out. Or when the woman's cock is bigger than the guy's cock, they're gonna get upset. That's it, Tom. You hit the nail on the head. Maybe I've said before, I've seen some in Nagoya, in the fucking hub at Nagoya station. They just make my fucking skin crawl. So one day they had this festival, Sakura Festival, and one of these fucking wankers from the bar was working on this fucking famous stall. It was ayu, the sweet fish. They have this fish on sticks, and they bend the fish and put a spear through the stick, and then they cook it over charcoal. Yeah, now and again, next door in the supermarket, they have it like at half price. It's about 500 yen normally, but if they don't sell it, it comes down to half price. It's fucking beautiful, man. Hello. Hello. See, this is another person that's just fucking stopped and looked at me. and it's beautiful, it really is. This so Jason was saying, he's more infamous than famous. So Jason was saying that when he was in prison in Japan, that like it was all fish, which is not a problem for me. So I'm guessing they're not getting fresh fish though. Then again, you never know. I'll have to ask Jason next time he comes on. Jason and Genki, ever been here? Genki. Geek, they haven't been here for a few days. Well, at the moment in England, they're fucking pouring a fucking lot of sewage into the fucking rivers. And they're using an excuse. They say that they can't, because of Brexit or whatever, or fucking COVID, they can't get the chemicals. So if these fuckers can get away without paying for expensive chemicals for a few months, they will do. Yeah, I can't remember. There was like the other day, there was a photograph somewhere of fucking thousands of fish that have turned up fucking poisoned. But it's just not the poison, is it? It's if there's something there that takes the oxygen out of the water. Yeah, you know, businessmen are cunts, you know. Especially greedy businessmen, they'll do anything to fucking make the extra dollar. They'll fucking do anything. And if it wasn't for like legislation and fucking unions, they would kill fucking people left, right, and centre, which they have done. Oh, really? I haven't seen that. But the British boats aren't in the fucking Mediterranean, are they? Yeah, but there are too many fucking pets in the world. And they're needing fucking food, they're needing fish to feed all these fucking pets. Like even with real food, so much food is turned down because it's misshapen. It's not. Can you believe it? There's a woman here, and I think I did a video about it. It was called The Ugly Shop, and she takes all the food that is not being sold by the big markets, and she sells them on the side of the road. Yeah, without a doubt. Oh dear. There's no need to worry about global warming and everything because the population, the people themselves will die off. Oh, that's good. You saw from the shop you give food away, Tom. That's good. I think the biggest problem in the world today is people paying too much for rent. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, when I used to work at the Mexican restaurant, I used to take food home for the homeless because it was in Tokyo. But the man was from India and he was complaining about the cost. And he was right. I couldn't see his point, but he was right. Right, so my drinks are finished. I'm gonna get off, get a fucking bottle of beer and then some water as well, I think. Have an early night. Thanks for sticking with us, Tom. I appreciate it. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers, pal. And you. Bye-bye.